Yo guys, what's going on? It's Dueling Unlocked here, and we just got some brand new hero support for Duel Links in Rush Duel. You know I have to play him. So here is the current deck I've been working with. We're running one level 7. Honestly, I could see running 1 or 0 for this card. 3 Argents, this one you definitely want to play 3 of. 3 Avian, 3 Percentatrix, I think those are both 3 ofs. We're running only 2 Clayman and 3 Sparkman. The ratios are kind of interesting, of course. We have the 1 Miracle Fusion, the 1 Curse of the Rising Land, the triple new spell, the Elemental Circulation, which is like a draw 3 from the deck. We're running 3 Avian Spell Tactics for back removal, double TSA. Honestly, I could cut this down to 2 and put in the other Clayman. That's another idea. 1 Fusion, 1 Compulse, because we can be drawing like an insane amount anyway, and then we're running 3 of the new Fusion Cancel. Fusion Cancel is like really good. I think you want to use it more on when you destroy a monster to go and push in for lethal damage, so if you go in and destroy a monster with Sparkman, and then, or not with Sparkman, with Thunder Giant, and then you summon it with Fusion Cancel, that's, you can summon both Clayman and Sparkman for 2400, or if you go, so it's basically an extra 2400 damage if, like, you can just, but it can only be used on level, I guess it can be used on any of them, right? Yeah, it can be used on any of them. Now, we got the Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman. I didn't get to summon it today, so it is pretty hard to summon, but with Miracle Fusion, it's not the hardest. But my Miracle Fusion just never showed up a lot today, so I didn't get to really show it off too much, but my opponent did summon it, and you'll see it there. And then we got 2 Burst Wingman, 2 Flame Wingman, 1 Voltic Wingman, and 1 Thunder Giant. It's pretty fun. TSA is also really good for recycling all your pieces, of course. I'm gonna go and show you guys the replays here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So first off, let's do it. It was weird because people were getting there was a glitch where maintenance happened during it. Alright, so I'm just gonna start off with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just go with 5. 5 should be good. So I was in the lower ranks, to be fair, but it's because I haven't played a Rush in a while. So these replays are gonna be lower rank duels, but they're still fun. So you see, we just have a crazy hand turn 1. Our opponent gets Pot of Greed into Particle Acceleration, pops the Elemental Circulation. That's another thing. I think maybe I should go for Burst Wingman turn 1, because it's 3100. It is pretty hard to out. Reset Runner, Maximum Ragnarok, Tribute Summon. Clayman, just look at all the work that Clayman puts in. It's 2000 defense as well, which is insane. And yeah, you see I'm on Pot of Greed here. I did change from Pot of Greed to Compulse because of the draw power already. The skill's also insane. We're going to be able to summon out the Thunder Giant here. Oh, and you also see the new, this is a selection box spell, the Curse of the Rising Light. If your opponent has 1 or less cards in the hand, change the battle position at 1 monster your opponent controls to face up attack position or face down defense position. So since their monster had 0 defense, I just switched it to defense, as you guys see here. And then, of course, we're going on with the gambling. We didn't get anything. Thunder Giant, we're going to clear 2,000, 1,000. They go down to 14. Femtron. Maximum Ragnarok. Tribute Summon. They grab their piece. And this thing again. Look how many cards they're just, like, drawing. It's still insane. We were talking about on stream today how Maximum used to be insane and now it's kind of power crept. You can see here, here's YG Drago. They go in for 4k damage. And you can see we're going to go for the Argent. We're looking for Percentatrix. We get it right away. It is the other thing, like with the and then with the TSA, we can put our there down to 2k. With the skill, we also put it down to 14, grab the fusion. and then fuse off into the Flame Wingman, and that's minus 4,000 damage. Kind of crazy. Game number 2. I believe this is versus Cyber Dragons. So yeah, you see we're down silver rank. That was like the very top of bronze. Alright. We go first once again. This time I tribute summon? I don't know. I'm like, sure. Barrage of Steel, they do take down our fusion cancel, unfortunately. And they're gonna crash here. And we're just doing this. The reason why we're doing this is because we don't have really any fusions to go into. It's just Sparkman, Sparkman. If it was Avian, it would be a little bit different, but we just go in like this with our 2 vanilla Sparkmans. We have our Compulse. We're gonna Compulse that back. They're gonna TSA themselves. And here, I was thinking I could use this Avian Spell Tactics, but I couldn't, so I decided to go in for the Thunder Giant. We go for Origin again. We whiff. Thunder Giant effects. It doesn't matter though, we sling for lethal. But yeah, I don't know, like, I'm still trying to figure out the ratios, mainly. But it is fun. Alright, these last 3 duels were all pretty good as well. Alright, once again we go first. Our opponent is on Heroes. Okay, this is where you see the Shining Flare Wingman, I believe. Or maybe it was the other one. Yeah, Hero Rush Rising, grabs the fusion, fusions off into the Burst Wingman effects, pops the fusion, which is good for us, because we can just grab that right back. Now it's our turn to go in. We pop the Poly. Poly's an interesting choice. There's so many different ways you could build this hero deck, so it's going to take some time to get the complete optimized list. But we'll have to wait and see. There's Burst Wingman, goes up to 31, pop. We're gonna put their monster to face down, and we're gonna set the Clayman, just pass. So now my opponent summons Avian, Sparkman, Hero Rush Rising, grabs the fusion again, fuses into the Voltic. Voltic uses the Avian and Versinitrix into the Flare Wingman, and then we have the Miracle Fusion that I could never find. 1200 minus 21 minus 400. And here it's our turn to go. We pitch, we summon, Avian Spell Tactics, get rid of the buffered slime, Elemental Circulation, draw, Hero Rush Rising again. We're gonna Fusion Summon for Thunder Giant of our own. And now we're gonna Miracle Fusion for Voltic Wingman, because you can't use the regular. You have to use regular Wingman for Shining Flare Wingman. So now we go into our own Burst Wingman, and I can pop with Thunder Giant. The problem is I didn't realize. I mean, it's gonna go to 34 here, so I have to crash here. I think I could have kept everything potentially. But yeah, you can see like heroes can pop off. We're gonna do this, and all I need to do is get some back row pop. We pop that because we know one of them is the fusion. I think, at least, and yeah, that is GG's. All right, 2 more replays here. Wait, do we go first every game? What is that? This is versus Dark Galaxy. Summons the Requiem. We're gonna normal summon Avian Spell Tactics, gets rid of the XQD Riding. Or Riding, I should say. We're gonna fuse off into the Thunder Giant. Circulation, draw, summon. Maybe I should have summoned Sparkman here. I guess I can still do it with skill, right? Yeah, I should have kept Sparkman over the Avian. But it is fine. Dark Prophet. Polymerization, we do have Arc Impulse locked and loaded, and they're gonna just surrender there. Now this last replay is versus Sevens Rogue, which is gonna be one of the top tier decks of the format. You see they're in gold rank and we're in silver, so a Rush Duel you can face like any rank, honestly, from any rank. It's weird. So yeah, we have Avian Persenatrix. We actually go second for once, which I think it is probably stronger going second. Avian, Persenatrix, Argent. Do we get anything this time? You can see the amount of times I've whiffed is kind of insane. But it doesn't matter. We can still fuse off into the Flare Wingman, or the Burst Wingman. Pop. If we go again, are we going to whiff again? 1, 2, 3... We get the Clayman at least. And then we'll go skill, set, clear the board. They do get the Ghost Cyclone, pop the fusion, but they don't get the draw, so it doesn't matter too much. They're gonna grab the Seven's Road and the Road Star. They don't need the back removal anymore, so it makes sense. Goes into Seven's Road. And they set the back row. They couldn't clear because they could only get up to 3k, unfortunately, so our burst wingman could just pop. We're gonna use our circulation, Hero Rush Rising, grab the fusion again, normal summon Sparkman, summon Avian, use the fusion to go into Voltic Wingman. Voltic Wingman will then go ahead and go into Flame Wingman, and then TSA. I'm pretty sure we probably already had lethal at this point, but it's just an insane amount, because you see 2,000, another 21, 15, and then we still had another 2k. So, yeah, that is going to be Heroes in Rush. Lots of fun. I can't wait to play some more of them. If you guys enjoyed them, hit that like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Catch you guys next time.